Okay, there we go. All right. What's good? What's cracking? Twitch land. We're back at it. Pondy stream. Sick. So how's it going, everybody? I had a pretty fucking wild weekend. Not wild like partying and like going to Vegas and doing all that, but I had two shows. I had one show in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Accidentally got flown to Fayetteville, North Carolina. Luckily, I brought my skateboard. So that was tight. There's a really sick skate park in Fayetteville, North Carolina, turns out. I shredded it. There was a sick bowl there. It was actually super fun. And I ended up getting a flight to the correct Fayetteville. They had to push the show back a little bit. Still made it. Still played the show. Played an hour and a half. It was like, I'm pretty sure it was sold out. It was like, you definitely could not have fit another person in that room. The vibes were thick. It was super fun, even though I was a little frazzled. Luggage got lost. Flew. Didn't have any clothes. Didn't have any toothbrush. Didn't have anything. Then continued to go to Phoenix, where it was 111 degrees. Flight got delayed by like a bunch of hours. Hung out in the airport. Got there, bought some clothes. Played a pretty epic show. It was the Deadbeats, like Arizona thing. So it was Zed's Dead, Subtronics, Rusko, me. It was tight. Got to hang out with Rusko like the whole night pretty much, which was cool because I don't know. It's always nice to hang out with him. We're kind of, I feel like we have kind of similar lives and, kids, drum and bass, wobbles, all that. So that was cool. It was good to catch up with him. Yeah, pretty wild though. I just got my luggage this morning and didn't really get much sleep over the weekend. But then I got home yesterday, went to the skate park with my friend, had the best skate session that I've ever had. It was epic. I got this trick that I've been like, it's been in the back of my head for forever, and I've always been scared to do it. And I finally did it, and I did it like a bunch of times. So hopefully I can do it again when I go back. Pretty crazy weekend though. It was jam-packed. That's for sure. Also, I'm announcing a single today. It's, you know what? Fuck it. I'm going to play it for you guys right now since we're here. It's on the mix. It's called Shine. It's featuring my friend Juby Truth on vocals. Let's see. Where is it? Where's that thing? Yeah, this song's coming out on Friday. Yeah, it's called Shine. It's featuring Juby Truth.
Look at the light on me. Don't it look right on me? Almost went crazy, but shady shit made me the top. I am right on it. Cold word, I keep a coat. A big deal in the key low. Like what they competing for. Foot all on evil store. Then I beat the glue. Don't I illuminate? Then I eliminate every hater. End up right on my dinner plate. Blinking all in their face. Look how I sit the face. These niggas hella fake. I'm feeling hella great. And I still elevate at a hellish rate. I'm a speed.
It's also the first song to come out from the Depolarize album, which is a pretty big deal because I've been wanting to put this goddamn thing out forever. Shout out Juby Truth.
Watch me shine.
Yeah, we got new music coming out Friday. This one, I'm pumped. I'm pumped to get it out to the world. The art is so fucking sick too. It's in Setagris.
Now I'm back up in this. Got my suit and tie fitted. Time to handle business. Shit was looking gloomy. They thought I was finished, but that evil shit ain't winning when you live without a limit. Whoa, put your hands up if you shining in this bitch. Middle finger to the losers, they can't tell us shit. All that bullshit that they talking is irrelevant. It's ironic when it's dark, it's how I keep it lit.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's ever heard the second verse there. I never play it. I mean, I never let any song go longer than like a minute.
Me in darkness, I glow. That's the best time that it shows. They're moving wicked, I know, but they can block me. Oh. Watch me shine.
I'm really proud of that sound right there. I wrote that while on the Liquid Stranger tour back in 2020.
Put your hands up if you shining in this.
Yeah, big shout out to Juby Truth. He like totally killed it on those vocals. We did another song together too. It was him. Fuck, I'm like spacing. Juby. It was Juby and UC. Let's see. UC Dirt. Where is it? Out of My Mind. So this song right here, I'm not gonna play it because it's old. I mean, it's still a good song. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, Juby Truth is also on this song that I'm putting in the chat right now. Out of My Mind. It was on one of my albums. Oh, it was on Rise of the Octopeel. So yeah, I'm pumped. Oh, have I ever done a collab with Buka's Finest? No, but that would be sick. I'm a fan for sure. That would be so tight. Maybe someday. Maybe we'll make it happen. Oh yeah, another thing that happened that when this happened, I was like, of course this happens on like the hardest weekend I've ever had travel wise. I'm playing my set and I noticed like while I started my set, keep in mind I'm playing for like 6,000 or 7,000 people. Like it's a big fucking crowd. I start playing and one of the CDJs just starts jumping 20 BPM in either direction. So it goes from like, I had it at 150, it jumps down to 140, and then it jumps back up to 160, and then it just kept like jumping, like not moving, but just like glitching to where it was like 160, and then so it was like it was doing that, and I was like, I thought I was fucking up. I was like, okay, what's happening here? Like, what am I doing? What's going on? But I realized there was a dust storm that happened right before I played. So I think there must have been a bunch of dust that got into where the pitch fader is. And when I would move the pitch fader, it would just, it like wouldn't really work. It wouldn't do anything. And then it would jump. So luckily I'm not trying to flex, but I've been through almost every adverse DJ situation that you could possibly go through. I've even had somebody unplug one of my turntables while I'm playing. That's how bad it's gotten. So it's at this point, it's kind of hard to phase me with like technical issues. But yeah, that of course, that was the CDJ that my flash drive was plugged into. This is like a lesson. This is a lesson right here. This is like a DJ lesson. Flash drive was plugged into the CDJ that was fucking up. So I had to get like the stage manager, and I was like, "Yo, can we get like can we swap this CDJ out? This is like not gonna work." It was number 3 too, which is like my number 2 and 3 are the ones that I'm like mainly on. 1 and 4 for I set up when I'm doing doubles and stuff. The unplugging of the turntables, that happened such a long time ago when I was DJing shitty bars in Boulder. Yeah, it was some drunk girl that wanted me to play some pop. Anyway, that's another story for another day. But yeah, so the CDJ's fucking up. I get the stage manager, and I'm like, "Yo, can I get another CDJ?" He brings one. This is why you got to have a spare flash drive with all of your music on it. At least one spare flash drive, because I had to like pull my flash drive out because they were all linked and I was using them. I was using like everything was based on that one flash drive. So I got another flash drive that I luckily had with all my shit on it, and I plugged it into another CDJ and then waited to mix the other song in off of that flash drive, unplugged the flash drive, and they switched out the CDJ. Also, this is another lesson. I know everyone talks a bunch of shit on like using the sync button, which I don't understand why people hate on that. That's beyond me. But if I didn't have them all synced up, those BPM jumps would have turned into a complete train wreck, because that one song would have been jumping BPMs and getting totally thrown off. So when it was jumping BPMs, all of my mixes were jumping BPMs at the same time, which in the end was like a more desirable outcome than having just that one change BPM. You know what I'm saying? So that's the lesson here. Sync them all up, especially if you're like if you're going between tempos and doing a lot of doubles and stuff. Use the sync. It's a tool that we might as well use. Nobody cares if you can beat match by ear. It's the truth. Also, it's not that hard to do anyway with CDJs because you can see what tempo it is. Yeah, if you don't make every physical instrument you use in music, then you're fake. Anyway, sync button and have a backup flash drive for those of you that are gigging, playing shows. Yeah, it'll come in handy. Anyway, I was pretty pumped that like I was able to, have them swap a CDJ out and do all that without stopping the music. Like the show just kept going. I'm pretty sure no one in the crowd even knew. I mean, even I was talking to Rusko about it because he was just like right behind me the whole set, doing gun fingers. Blah, blah, blah. and his friends that were there, and I was like, "Yo, did you guys notice anything?" And they were like, "We didn't even." And these are like DJs too that would notice those things, so they didn't notice, which was cool. So I don't think the crowd did either. Anyway, good times. I played some of those doubles from Throbbing Thursday. The best doubles though were with Rusko songs, and he played right after me, so I couldn't really play those, unfortunately, which is a bummer. But I did a couple sick ones. It was super fun. I did I don't know, I forget. Oh, the high contrast. What is it? That Unglued remix of the high contrast song into Shella Halogenics remix. That was a banger. Yeah, anyway, it was a fun night. Rusko played all drum and bass. He dropped a few of my tunes, which was sick. He dropped a couple that I just don't ever play, and I kind of forgot that I had. So that was kind of cool because it surprised me. I was like, wait, this song sounds familiar. I feel like I've heard this song before. And then I was like, oh shit, this is my song. That's how it goes when you write a stupid amount of music and forget what you made. Anywho, I got some mate going. I wanted to do some like updates on some stuff. Specifically, I have some notes from the weekend. I wanted to work on this song right here, Thunda. This is that 130 BPM, like just chonker of a tune. It like, I don't know how to explain it. The build up and everything is perfect. It just sets you up perfect for like a sick drop. It was a nice like fat drop, but I think we got to beef the kick drum up a little bit. Possibly change the kick drum sample, and we need to like get rid of some of the mid-range. There was a lot of, when I played it there was a ton of mid-range, and it was kind of harsh sounding, at least on stage. But that was on like a really nice sound system. So yeah, I'm gonna get this thing going and polish it up a little bit. So let's just do it from the top. Minor changes too. I think it shouldn't take us more than a half hour to work on this one. Not gonna change a thing on this intro / build up. I think I might have overcorrected on putting more mid-range in it. So we're gonna fix it.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
Good question in the chat that I will field in a minute. Okay, so this seems to be the problem area to me right now. I just want to fix this a little bit. Just a little harsh. I wish I could freeze. Yeah, that'd be sick if you could freeze groups. Can you freeze groups in Live 11? Well, here's what we're going to do. we're just going to resample. I don't know if I want duck on there. Let's see. Yeah, I don't even know if the duck's doing that much. Let's do this. Let's bring duck down to here. Solo that, record that. Let's just record these claps. We're gonna record the claps, get rid of all the, I don't know, just to save some CPU. All right, we're recording claps. See there, I think that spring reverb kind of adds a lot of harshness. I know with dub music you kind of want that, but let's just sculpt it a little bit. Okay. So we're going to take that, copy it over to this drop. Copy it over here. Yeah, we should be good then. It's lined up. I put the duck on so that we didn't record it with the duck on there. So now we can just do this. Boom, there we go. Holy shit, that was too much. All right. All right, let's turn that way down. What is happening? Why is it doing that? All right, we just needed to turn it way down, that's all. Do we need to turn it off of resampling? I don't know if we do. Okay, let's turn the duck off for a second. Let's throw an EQ on these claps, and then just see what's going on. Okay, so this harshness right here. I remember this 1500 area. The other day when Mr. Bill was in the chat, he was kind of like saying to duck the 1500 a little bit. So Let's see how it sounds just on the drop now. Okay, and this seems to be not mudding the mix up, but it's a little too much just mid-range. Let's see how that sounds. Maybe we'll bump this down a little bit. Or wait, no, this one down a little bit too. That one's pretty loud as well. That could use a soothe. So my thing with this is I want this song to be a song that you just turn up as loud as you possibly can in your car, and it just bangs, and it's not harsh at all, you know? Like you just get warm, like loud bass. Let's boost this one. I kind of want to keep it extreme like that. Let's do selectivity. Or no, sharpness is what we want. Like I want to soothe that out a lot. See how it just gets rid of those resonant peaks? Okay, now we got this. I think we might want to soothe that a little bit too. Oh yeah, look at that. Wonder if there's like a hi-hat soothe here. Harsh hi-hat. Let's see. Yeah, look at that. All right, it's doing a little bit. I don't want it to do too much, but... Okay, now we got this. Okay. So the reverb was after the duck. So now we're ducking the reverb signal, which I think will clean it up a little bit. We got a little peak right there where that little rim shot. Okay, that might help make that a little less harsh. Oh yeah, that helped a little bit. I might want to Haas this one out. Let's see if what happens when we Haas it. Just to get like extreme width. Yeah, we got a little bit out of it there. We can lower it. There we go. Oh shit. I'm reading some things in the chat. Hold up. I'm just gonna do something. I'm not gonna say what I'm doing, but it's gonna be tight. Watch this. Bruh, bruh, bruh. Bam. Bam. Shabam. Just did something there. Oh, there it is. That's a big old shabam. Okay. Let's see here. We had some questions. We had questions in the chat from Zester Dubs, who I just gave a subscription to. Do I agree that a little experience as a DJ is necessary as it empowers one's perspective as a musician? Back in the studio, we may perceive our creations a certain way, but live on different setups, it would be perceived a lot differently, even depending upon the crowd. Okay, so yeah, that's a whole that depends on like what you're going for with your music. If you're just writing music and it's purely like it's purely one of those things where you're like, I just write whatever the fuck I want, then it really doesn't matter at all, like what it sounds like, you know, how a crowd likes it or whatever. But I kind of, since I'm like, you know, I'm touring all the time, I'm playing shows all the time, playing for big crowds, I have this like addiction of like writing new songs and getting crowd reactions, and it like sometimes it like gives me chills. Like Friday night when I played in Fayetteville, Arkansas, there were some songs that I would drop where the crowd reaction would like give me chills, and that is like I can't get enough of that. I just need that. It's like that's my drug. It's like kind of crazy. But so that's what that has a lot to do with like how I write my music. And it's not simply like I'm just writing music that I think other people will like. It's a whole thing where I'm like I'm writing what I want to write, but then I'm tailoring it to the crowds so that it's like an energetic give and take kind of thing, you know? This whole thing, that's what that is. So, I don't know if that helps. I think it's. Yeah, okay. I agree with DJ Pandemica. It's a nice name. I do think it is good to have some DJ experience writing. If you're writing music that you want to be played at clubs and at shows, there is a way to make stuff like DJable, you know? Like, for instance, this song has an intro with nothing in it except for atmosphere and a hi-hat. And the reason I put that hi-hat in there is so that you have something to, like, mix in with. So I like when a lot of my songs have, like, claps. It'll just be like on the intro. That's for DJing. That's like if I send my tunes out to people and it's fun to DJ in. Like if it's fun to load up and DJ and you play it and you're like, holy shit, that was easy to mix. That's a win for me in my music. I don't know. I hope that helps. So yeah, this hi-hat right here. That's what I was talking about. Anyway, let's see how we're sounding.
This is lightning and thunder.
Okay, this kick. Let's work on this kick. What is this? It's a Mr. Bill kick. Did we tune it? Oh, we did. It's a good kick. I'm wondering if that amp kind of takes away from the punch of it. I might take the amp away, bust it up a couple dB. See how that works. Okay, we got a sidechain compressor here. Let me just bring a duck over. I kind of want to see what happens when we bring duck onto the hi-hat, because I think something's bothering me with like the transient of the hi-hat layered on top of the transient of the kick. It sounds a little like clicky to me in not an ideal way. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, all this other stuff going on too, I might want to just turn down, you know?
the sound test is lightning and thunder.
Air horn is a little harsh. Soothe. Let's soothe it. I'm sure I soothed it when I made the sample, but let's soothe it some more. Like full soothe. Let's soothe it and let's hoss it. So basically the more things that we can push to the side in the mix, like the more stuff we can widen, that will make room for the things in the center that need to like punch through. So, which is basically just the kick and the sub. Even this crash, the Lex Luger trap crash, I don't know what's on there, but I'm copying this soothe and oh my god, that's so much stuff. Soothe and Haas is on there. So that actually pushed it to the sides like a little bit more, which is good. This is a tricky song. This is like a type of song that I've never written before. Like I've never written a deep 130 halftime roller like this. I've written deep 130 stuff, but well, one other song, but not quite like this. This one's kind of a puzzle to figure out. So, actually, I might have to send this to Mr. Bill just to get some of that help. But yeah, I'm thinking the kick and the sub are sounding good now. Let's see how we're sounding on the drop.
Now in the sound test is lightning and thunder.
That's super loud now. Let's turn that down. Let's turn those vocals down slightly.
Now in the sound test is lightning and now in the sound test is lightning and thunder.
I'm kind of thinking we're going to need to hoss these hi-hats out. Fully hossed. That might be a little too much. gonna turn them down a tiny bit too. You know what else might be going on? This Pultec EQ that might be kind of mucking things up a little bit. I'm gonna just turn that off. I also want to try this. Let's see. How would I do this? I want to just load up a different kick. Like I want to go through my kicks and kind of find the perfect one. I might have to go through my kicks. Like, I wonder if that would be a better kick. Let's see. Alright. Turn it down a little bit. You know what? I'm just going to do this. I'm going to copy it up here because I want it to still sidechain. Nope, that's too much. Now we're just fucking it all up. Alright, I'm turning the transient shaper off. I think that might have been a little bit much. Maybe I just need to not fuck with the kick as much. So I just turned a couple things down. I turned the 10K up a little bit. First of all, I turned this EQ back on. I think the crash might be a little loud too. I turned it down 2 dB. here's our reference track too. I mean, completely different style of song, but you get the idea.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
When in doubt, soothe it out again, even though there's already a soothe on there. I think I'm going to turn this reverb down a little bit. Maybe turn the size down too.
Lightning and thunder.
So maybe we got to do this. I'm just cutting the tails a little bit. Yeah, maybe we just got to sculpt these, because this, I think this is contributing to a lot of the harshness. So I'm just cutting some of the tails. I'm just trying to do whatever I can to, like, I don't know, make room for stuff, make sure everything's like in the right place. The crash could still come down a little bit. This is what it's like getting to the end of like a mix down on a tricky song. You're just like, all right, I'll turn this down half a dB.
Thunder.
So loudness wise, I think we're in the right zone. Yo, shout out to everyone in the chat. What's up? We're drinking mate. We're working on music. We're getting my album done. Got some usual suspects showing up. Feifel, the bass druid. All right. Let's turn the vocal down a little bit. Where's that vocal?
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
All right. We're also going to turn this stuff down a little bit. 2 dB. I just want a little bit more impact on the drop. Just barely. Yo, Feifel, did it get chunky in a good way? I hope. Because I've been fighting with this mix.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
All right, let's copy those little chops we did on the snare. Copy it over to here. I'm getting like super duper nitpicky right now with it, but that's what you gotta do if you want to make it sound good. This thing was a little bit much. That needs to come down a little bit. Maybe we'll increase the amount of soothe. Is there another crash? Okay, so the crash needs to come down even more. Air horn comes down a little bit too. And then I'm going to use a transient shaper, but not to sharpen the transient. I'm actually going to use it to like soften it a little bit because it's a little bit clicky, you know? Let's see. And then I turned it up too, is the other part. Okay. I'm bringing that transient shaper also to the hi-hat because I just want to soften some things up, you know? So let's just get it to just the right spot. That's softening it a little bit. And then to make up for make up for what we're doing, well, maybe we should throw a saturator on it. Oh my God. It's never ending. Okay. Let's get that transient shaper pulled up.
This is lightning and thunder.
DJ Pandemica is asking what the frequency spectrum looks like on the drop. It looks like this. I had it like when I worked on it last, I had it way more balanced looking. But I noticed when I played it out, all this mid-range stuff, because I did a lot of EQ boosting and like saturation, like you said. But it added a lot of harshness that I just didn't want in the song. So I think for this song, this is what we need, you know, like this kind of vibe. So I'm just leaving it. Forgot about the second drop. Let's listen to that.
death is lightning and thunder.
So I gotta turn this sub up slightly. You know, maybe I will boost it a little bit again, because we did turn some stuff down, so this will just bring the overall mix up a little bit.
This is lightning and thunder.
Yeah, this song has some gaps in the spectrum, which it's fine. We don't want to. I don't want to fill up the whole spectrum on this style of song.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
Another thing I noticed, on this little snare roll, I want to add a duck so that when it's doing the delay, yeah, there we go. That just is going to clean things up a little bit. Let's see. I'm just trying to see if there's anything else we need to put that on. Oh, that's pretty harsh right there. Let's put a soothe on that. Yeah, that thing is just wiling out. I don't care if it fucks the sound up at all, because it's just a little. So that was pretty loud.
the sound test is a knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
All right, we're getting close. We're getting so close. That vocal. What's going on with that?
Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
Okay, we have extreme ducking going on there. That's good.
Thunder. Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
What is the little effect going? So that thing. That needs a soothe. Okay.
Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder. Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
Okay, let's put soothe on the delay too, on the delay send. That's gonna that'll help a lot actually with this whole song.
Thunder. Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
Ooh, I got an idea. Let's hoss the delay out. When in doubt, hoss it out. Now that's actually not a good idea. Then your song will just be super wide. But yeah, let's see. So this will apply hoss to anything that gets sent to this delay. Which in theory should just like make more room for everything in the center.
Knowing the sound test is a lightning and thunder.
Another soothe on the master? Okay. Just a slight bit. I wanted to try this so long, and thanks for all the NS10 because I'm using basically the same version, the powered version of that, which are the HS8s, Yamahas. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Sound test is lightning and thunder.
I'm gonna try something crazy. See what I did? I added another compressor, another instance of SSL G-Bus. Right before the final limiter. Oh yeah, Big Wub, that's Serum. It's just a sine wave in Serum, that's pretty much it.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder.
Vocal's gonna come down a little bit more. Here's what I'm gonna do, just since we didn't do any gain automation yet. I'm gonna automate the makeup gain on this compressor that's at the end. Nothing too crazy, just like, I don't know. Let's do something like this.
Knowing the sound test is lightning and thunder. This is lightning and thunder. and thunder.
So, we got some good, like, gain automation going on there by automating the makeup gain on this compressor that's right before the limiter. What's up, Aimless Alex? Aimless E Alex? Okay, so I don't know. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm gonna do a little volume fade there. I'm gonna bounce it. I'm gonna call it good. I gotta go pee, and I need to I gotta go get my tuna sandwich. I think I might just end the stream here, and I might start again in a little bit. I just don't want to put you guys on hold for too long. But oh wait, I gotta do this. Someone told me about this. Linear phase. Hi there. Cool. I'm gonna save it, and then I'm gonna bounce it, and then I'm gonna bounce, and I'm probably gonna be back on here. So if you just joined, or actually, shit, what should I do? Yeah, I'm gonna export this. Maybe I'll play you guys another song. Thunder Master 7. Oh my god. Yeah. It's not exactly the master, but 712. Yeah. I'm going to play you guys some music here. How about that? How about I play you Thunder Master? That's actually a good name for a song. Oh, now I'm getting the spinning ball. Let's see. Oh, here. I'll play you this. This is something I worked on recently. All right. I'm gonna go pee. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm gonna put one more song on for you guys. This is actually the next song we're gonna work on. Yeah, there you go. All right. There we go. Song's done bouncing. So yeah, let's work on that one. What's it called? I gotta figure out what that one's called. Herbal something? Fuck. Alright. This is gonna be tricky. Oh, I called it something else. Hold up. Herbalism. Okay, we're gonna have to do some guesswork here. This is why you should stay organized. Oh my god. Open live set. This is what I do when I can't remember what I named stuff. Well, this doesn't really help at all. Okay. Earlier. No. Okay. All right. This is just silly. I'm gonna have to figure out. Where I save this. Is it Wook shit? Dance Hall? No. Raga Twins. It's not Wonky House. Oh my god. Herbalism. Where did we do herbalism? Okay. Oh, sick. Somebody in here was at the Arizona show. Yeah, that was super fun. Aside from the CDJ shitting the bed on me. It happens. Okay. Herbalism. Where did we save it? Did not save it in the project. Okay. Let's try this. 150. That Quarantinis with no drums. That's because Rusko is making a little drum and bass version of it. Oh, man. This is going to be interesting. Okay. Rave Act. What the fuck? Yo. Okay, here we go. It's not Hot Milk Rhythm. Lurkin? Southern Grits? Oh, that was a song I think I did a lesson with. Wonk It? Oh, maybe it is Wonk It. No. Or is it? Wait. I think it might be, actually. 1-4? No, that's definitely not it. Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna have to find that at some other time. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to figure that out. Let's do this though. I do need to make a couple edits on Purpose, which is the song with the vocals. Christian Akamo vocals. I sent it to her. She was telling me she thinks the drop sounds perfect. Vocals just need to be like kind of beefed up a little bit. They sound a little thin, which I agree with after hearing it live. I played it, the drop went off. But yeah, we just need to boost the vocals up a little bit. Get that going. So we're going to load that up. I'm just going to let it roll, and I'm going to go to town on this tuna sandwich because I'm hungry, but I can't stop working on music. Got to get this stuff done. Yeah. I don't know if you guys have paid attention to my social media. Probably not since you're watching my Twitch, but I announced the first single from my album. Pretty pumped. You can see the art. It's really sick. Here, I'll do this. Can you see that? Is that working? Yeah. Incedagris on the art once again. So sick. All right. So this is Purpose featuring Christian Akamo, and this is actually going to be the next single to release from my album. So, let's check it out.
What you got to offer, what you got to give, that living just live. Tell me what's your purpose.
So we just got to beef up. We got to beef these vocals up a little bit. That's all. Let's see here. There are a few different things we could do. I think first thing I want to do.
What you got to offer? What you got to give?
That's great. I love when that happens. That's just my favorite. Okay. Let's turn the precision maximizer off. That should help. Oh, maybe we can do. Whoops. Maybe we can do this too. Since it's kind of shit now, turn it to 2048. Since we're not like using a keyboard or anything, like we're not using the piano keyboard.
Do you have a vision? Will you see it through? It's all inside you.
Let's adjust that EQ. That's.
Do you have a vision? Will you see it through? It's all inside you.
All right. Well, that's fun. Okay.
What you got to offer?
I think overall, like, I think we just need to boost. We need to have a little boost in like the mid low end. What I did too is I boosted the high end of the vocals to give them a little more air. So maybe what I'll do is just something like this. I'll make like a shelf. Low shelf, and then just do this kind of thing. Well, that blows. Okay. Let's see here. What can I do to make this work? Start from the top, maybe. There's a lot going on in this song.
What you got to offer?
Maybe I'll just bring that down a little bit. Bring this up a little bit. I feel like that should kind of even things out. Shit. What should we do here? I think I might just record some stems. Yeah, I think I'm going to record some stems and, you know, just so things are a little bit easier. Actually, you know what I'll do? Maybe this is the move. I'm going to bounce. Oh shit, what should I do? Got to figure this out. Okay, I'm going to turn everything on the master off. And then I'm going to bounce stems. So there's vocals, sidechain, melody in, effects in. Actually, I should be able to. Here, I'm gonna take this out of there since we don't need a reference track. I think if I just bounce each individual track and then bring it back in, then we should be good. Like, really, it should just be the same. Same shit. So let's try that. I turned everything on the master off. So we're going to leave all that. Basically, what I'm going to do is bounce all these individual tracks. And then we're going to bring it all back into this project. Basically, delete the whole project, bring all the stems in, and then we should be good. It won't be using up any CPU. And then we can make minor tweaks. Because I don't want to change... the... let's see. Oh, we want to do selected tracks. So I'm going to select all those. Selected tracks only. 32-bit. We bounce it. We make a new folder. Purpose mix stems. There we go. And then we bounce it. And then we hope that it goes a little faster and we can talk about it. Why 32-bit? I just do 32-bit because I like to bounce it at the highest quality. Because I'm bouncing stems and I'm gonna just keep, I don't know, when you're recycling sounds, I don't want to lose any quality at all. I want to keep it like as high quality as possible. So yeah, I have so many plugins going on and my computer is just struggling. So I'm bouncing the stems so we can get through this without having it lag so hard. Who we got in the chat? We got some new people in the chat right now. NG Beats 1 has been trying to learn Ableton for so long. Oh, you use Cubase and Pro Tools. And FL? I mean, if you ask me, Ableton's way easier to use than Pro Tools. Pro Tools is like so weird. I don't get it. Yeah. What's up? How's everyone's day going? What are y'all doing? Are you guys like at work, at home? I hope you're not at work if you're like watching my stream. Or if you are, that's fine. Are you at school? I don't know. Oh, at work and at home? Okay. Sick. We got some FL people in here. First thing I ever used to make music was Fruity Loops 4. Back in 2001. That's when this all began. Oh, okay. I guess if you're a software developer, it's good to have this going in the background. All right. Oh, yeah. I was catching some shit for not having any, like, who is it? Squidbase has been bugging me about some, like, little prizes or something. I do really want to do the pull it back thing. I still, like, don't really have a grasp on what you're talking about, but I think I can make it happen. Yeah, you can render all the stems at the same time. You just select certain tracks, and you don't have to select all the tracks. You can select like just 3 of the tracks or whatever, and then it bounces them. And then you got stems. Bam, there we go. Oh, except you know what? we got to bounce this too. This send. So we'll do that after this bounces, just to make sure. Yeah, it's kind of sick. Would I like to talk about the old days a bit? Oh, that's funny. Okay, this is a funny one. Zester Dubs asking me about the old days, about when my music used to be circus sounding. Hold on, I gotta tighten this. I don't know why that gets so loose. Alright, that's about as good as it's gonna get. Okay, so yeah, back when I used to like it's kinda hilarious. Oh, actually here, before we get too far, let me do this. Valhalla Vintage Verb. That's all we want to bounce on this one. Cool. Vintage Verb send should be pretty quick, I would think. Yeah. So, yeah, when I started making music, back in like 2001 on Fruity Loops, a couple of my friends would like tell me about how my music was like circus sounding, and it kind of made me be like, yeah, I don't really know what I'm doing. Maybe I shouldn't do this. But this was way before Circus Records was like a label. Now it's cool to have circus music, I guess. Probably contrarians that don't like circus because it was one of the bigger labels. The whole thing where high energy dubstep killed real dubstep. Yeah, that's just crusty old people that don't like change. You guys should watch All My Homies Hate Skrillex. It's a documentary. It's a really good documentary too, and it's kind of like, it kind of touches on that whole thing of when everybody was, in the whole anti-American dubstep movement. And it was when UK dubstep was kind of like starting to fall off a little bit, and Skrillex was blowing up over here, and just like kind of pioneered that sound of like mid-range bass. Excision did too, but Skrillex definitely pioneered the like really crazy mid-range, like generic dubstep sound that, I mean, at the time it wasn't generic, it was like groundbreaking and insane. But yeah, you guys should watch it. It's really good. It's not in any way like hating on Skrillex either. The name is totally clickbait to get people to watch it. It's a really good documentary though. Yeah. Also, while we're talking about the old days, I was hanging out with Rusko last weekend, or what was it, last night? 2 nights ago. And we started talking about Scream. I didn't realize Scream's older brother used to make dubstep too. And he goes by the name Hijack, like Hij, I think it's Hijak, which I totally remember. Hijack. Oh, I don't know if this is I'm not sure if this is the right Hijack. No, I don't think it is. Let's see. Is it Hijack? Is this it? Yeah, this guy, kind of crazy. I never realized Scream's older brother was making dubstep before dubstep was dubstep. Check it out. I'm trying to drop a link in here. That's a link to Scream's brother. Pretty crazy. Didn't realize that was a thing. Okay, so here's what we're going to do right now. I'm going to insert an audio track. I'm going to save this. And then I'm going to save as Purpose Final Stems. And then I'm going to delete everything in the whole track. I'm even going to delete the send because we bounced that to audio. So, what's your go-to drink? Random question for the chat if you're 21 plus. What's your go-to drink? You're at work bartending at the moment. Oh, shit. All right, I got a go-to drink for you. Any kind of drink with, like, mezcal and grapefruit juice. Preferably a mezcal Paloma. There you go. That's the drink of choice right there. Okay. Let's get this all sorted. All right, my computer is just having a good old time. Current project, would this have the stems? No, I gotta find that folder. Here we go, Purpose Mix Stems. So, in theory, I should be able to load all these. By the way, if you hold the Apple key, or whatever, I mean, my computer's the Windows key, even though I'm on an Apple, and you drag, it separates all the tracks and drags them in all at the same time. There's got to be one of you that uses Ableton that didn't know that in here, and it saves a ton of time. Okay. So, this song should sound good to go. I'm turning everything on again, too. All the master.
What you got to offer, what you got to give, that living just live. Tell me what's your purpose, tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose, what you got to give. If we stand together.
And before we get too far, I'm going to load up the last version of this as a reference because I just want to see, I don't know, I just want to see like how much the vocals are changing. All that stuff we just did is a good way to like get around your computer just taking a big poop when you try and you know, when you try to work on your song. So let's do this. External out, turn it off. So then here we go.
What you got to offer, what you got to give, that living just live.
Yeah.
Tell me what's your purpose,
The vocals definitely sound a little bit thicker.
tell me what's your purpose, what you got to give.
A lot more presence.
Stand together, we can fight the weather. Tell me what's your purpose.
I didn't want want to do too much to them. I didn't want to like saturate them anymore because I already did.
What you got to give?
Also, I'm not going to touch the drop.
Tell me what's your purpose? Tell me what's your purpose? Do you have the vision? Will you see it through? Handsome inside you. Tell me what's your purpose?
All right. While we're here, while we got these stems, this will be super easy to fix. I wanted the sub to be turned up a little bit right here. So let's bring it up like 2 dB.
Do you have the vision? Will you see it through? Handsome inside you. Tell me what's your purpose?
Okay. Yeah, not really that much that we needed to do to the song.
What you got to offer? What you got to give? That living just live. Tell me what's your purpose? Tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose? What you got to give? If we stand together, we can fight the weather. Tell me what's your purpose? What you got to give? What you got to give?
Maybe while we're here, since she did tell me that the vocals were like a little bit tinny and harsh, like, well, she didn't say that, but I know that's what she meant. Let's throw another soothe on there just to like, yeah, I don't know, just to see. Let's do Invisible De-esser. That sounds like what we need.
What you got to offer? What you got to give? That living just live. Tell me what's your purpose? Tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose? What you got to give? If we stand together.
From the top, let's see. Amaretto Sour. Ooh, we got some good drinks going in the chat. Got some bartenders in here.
What you got to offer? What you got to give? That living just live. Tell me what's your purpose? Tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose? What you got to give? If we stand together.
Also, while we're here, I want to give the sub a little bit of a boost. Just barely. Just slightly. That just spiced it up a little bit. Okay, so that boosting that sub actually did a lot. So I'm gonna 1.53 dB. Let's get it down to 1.2 ish. Maybe we'll. I don't know if I want to throw any more soothe on it actually, because I like how gritty it is. Let's just reel it back a little bit. Just under 1 dB. And then, okay. This is where I'm gonna get like totally nitpicky, but I think it's gonna make it sound really good. For some reason these little transients are like coming through. So if we just cut all these out at the kick and the snare. Then it should clean the mix up a bit. Let's see. Yeah. This is the stuff that like will make the kick and the snare totally cut through. Because clearly the duck was not... the duck was slipping a little bit. Let's see. So this could just get copied. Let's see. That could just get copied from over here. I'm doing like I'm getting all surgical with it, but I don't know. Sometimes that's what you gotta do. I don't know why those little clicks were coming through. It's really weird. I guess duck isn't ducking as much as I thought it was. Well, I'm glad we bounced stems. Normally, this is like a little bit overkill because it actually sounded fine. Like the drop sounded good, but since there's so much stuff going on in this song, I mean, every little bit helps when you have it like jam packed. So that's why I'm doing this. I do think the second drop is the exact same, so we'll just be able to copy the drop over. For those of you that aren't exactly sure why I'm doing this, this is the whole sidechain group. This is mid-range bass, sub bass, all that. And I am just straight cutting the audio whenever the kick and the snare hit. And I can see where a duck was working, but there's a little bit of leakage going on. And you also might notice that I'm just letting it slide during the wobble parts because, I don't know, that's more of like a lazy, like, so it's like a call and response type thing that I'm doing. Sounds pretty fucking good. Purpose final stems. Save. All right. Somebody just found their weed that they lost and didn't think they lost or something. That's sick. Good move. It's always a good feeling. I mean, when you like think you totally lost something and then you find it. That's tight. I do that all the time with my son's toys. Like, he has little toys that he'll be like, that I'll think that he totally lost, and then I'll find it and I'll be like, yeah. And then I'll surprise him with it and he'll be like, yeah. Hitting up our real estate agent. we're selling our house. Some of you guys know that. We are selling our house. We live in Colorado right now, Lafayette. We're selling our house, getting the fuck out of Colorado, and going to none other than Florida. I'm like really pumped. My whole family, my wife, son, he's excited. He's only 3, but he's pumped. Just gonna surf all the time, skate all the time. It's gonna be tight. Yes, Florida. Florida's the shit. I love it. It's funny because I know a lot of people. Oh, it sounds like some of you guys in here you're not about it, but I go there a lot. I play a ton of shows there. Yeah, I just like that. They got weed in Florida too. They got medical. Yeah. Florida gang, fuck the haters. That's what I'm saying. No, I love it. I'm like, just the culture there, like the surf culture, the skate culture. Everyone's like super chill. Like, nobody's worried about anything. The government leaves everybody alone, which I like. I went on a total rant here the other day. I don't know if any of you, I'm sure there are a couple of you that caught my rant. But that explained why. That should tell you why I'm moving. But yeah, Tampa. All right, I like Tampa, but we're gonna be on the Atlantic side. I just want to surf every day, and there's good chill waves. Florida needs legal recreational weed. Yeah, they'll get it. I don't base where I move on weed. I can get weed. I travel all the time. So like 6 or 7 times out of 10, I'm in a state with legal weed. So it's pretty easy to just grab some and come back with it. Not worried about that whatsoever. I just want to surf. Everybody's chill. Colorado's gotten a little bit weird. Patrick has weed delivery ninjas. Colorado's just gotten weird. Everyone's gotten all uptight and like, I don't know, just it's too woke for me. I gotta move somewhere that's the opposite of woke. So that's what we're doing. Like, yeah, I don't know. Everyone just needs to chill the fuck out. Also, it's like way, way cheaper to live there than it is in Colorado. So we're selling our house and we're doing like major upgrade of like getting a way sicker house in Florida. Gonna be near the beach. There are like world-class skate parks there. I got friends out there. I got friends moving there. It's gonna be sick. Have I ever been to Florida? I go to Florida like all the time. I've been to Florida like I've honestly flown into somewhere in Florida round trip about 100 times. So yeah, I love it. Anyway, so I've been talking to our real estate agent. We're like in the final steps of selling our house, which I've never done before. And hopefully we're getting close. We're supposed to close on it in like 2 weeks. Also, I'm stoked because I'm the guy who built this, built all the sound treatment in the studio, lives like an hour from where we're moving. So I'm going to have him come out and like build me a sick ass studio. I'm getting some barefoot speakers. Yeah, it's going to be tight. All right. There's some jackasses there. All right, I'm not even going to get into arguing about Florida versus everywhere else. Although I will say, I kind of like that everyone hates on it because it'll take longer for it to blow up. I guarantee it's going to blow up and everyone's going to start moving there at some point in the next like 10 years. But I like that a lot of people hate on it because then they won't move there. See, nobody hates on Colorado, but that's why everyone and their mother is moving here. But we're taking advantage of that and selling our house while everyone's trying to move here. So, you know, just capitalizing on the situation. Yeah, look up the rant. It is... Hold up. Let me see. Oh, no, I don't think I can look. I think it was on Thursday. Yeah. Denver is the hotbed for EDM dubstep. Yeah, honestly, I don't know where... I honestly want to be far away from whatever the hotbed of EDM/dubstep is. Mostly because I am touring all the time, so every weekend I'm inundated with that. So, yeah, I don't know. I want to get away from it when I'm at home. Also, one last thing. This adds to my rant, but in like a positive way. Every time I go to Florida and I go to a skate park there, I make friends with people at the skate park, and I notice that people there, like, they don't have their guard up as much as like other places like here. They're not like, you know, standoffish at all. They're just super chill and like down to hang and skate and all that. So what do I think about California? There's no way in hell I'm ever moving to California. I grew up in California. I grew up in Sacramento. And yeah, I just like, I think it's, especially after like the whole last year, 2020 taught me a lot about where I want to be. And California was like the hands down the most mismanaged state in the whole country. And it's just turned into a complete dumpster fire. My parents still live there, and they say the same thing. My whole family lives there. Parents live in Sacramento area, and grandma and aunt and uncle live in San Diego. Yeah, it's just, I can't do it. Also, the way that they're handling stuff with the schools. I'm not gonna get into like personal choices and beliefs, but I can't have my kids going to public schools in California. Anyway, that's as far as I'm gonna go with that one. I'm not gonna do rant part 2. Oh yeah, we were making a song. I will say this. In a perfect world where I have unlimited money and never have to travel, Hawaii. I'd move to Maui. Maui's the best place on earth. All right, let's do an A-B between these two. I want to A-B these two while the first verse is playing. Let's. Here's the new version.
What you got to offer?
Here's the old version.
What you got to give? That living just live. Tell me what's your purpose. Tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose. What you got to give?
Yeah, much warmer.
If we stand together.
All right, we know the drop sounds good, but let's just A-B those. Got a little bit more chunk. Let's listen to the second verse. Then we're just going to bounce it because it's pretty much done. Okay, we know what the second drop's going to sound like, so let's listen to the very end. Drop the gain on the vocals just a smidge. I was actually kind of thinking the same thing. I was actually thinking the same thing, and I think I just needed somebody to reinforce that. So let's drop them like... I mean, let's do an actual smidge. 0.3 dB. I don't want to notice it. I just want it to go be a little bit chill.
What you got to offer, what you got to give, living just live. Tell me what's your purpose, tell me that it's worth it. Tell me what's your purpose, what you got to give. If we stand together, we can fight the weather. Tell me what's your purpose, what you...
I think we are sounding pretty good. Let's do the thing that you're supposed to do. Linear phase, high. I forget who told me about that, but thank you, whoever that was. I think it's probably done. I'm going to send it to Christian and see what she thinks. I have a feeling she's going to be like, tight. Purpose. I'm so not organized. Ugh. What's the date? 7/11? 7/12? 7/12. Save it. We're doing good here. We're making some progress. Oh, we should hydrate. Oh, reason number 5 million for why I want to move to Florida. We'll be right by the Caribbean, so we can make little strike mission trips, weekend warrior trips to like anywhere in the Caribbean. Like I've always wanted to go to Dominican. I've always wanted to go to like, I don't know, check out Jamaica. Also be sick to check out the Keys. I've never been to any of the Keys. The Virgin Islands, never been to the Virgin Islands, but one of them has like really sick bouldering. I think it's Virgin Gorda. Is that one of them? I've heard of people going bouldering there. The bouldering looks sick too. Surfing, like Puerto Rico. Like there's amazing surfing in Puerto Rico. I've surfed there before. Yeah, I've played shows in Puerto Rico. Actually, fun story. When I surfed there like a while ago, that was my encounter. That was my most memorable animal encounter that I've like probably ever had. It was short but sweet. I was surfing and this fucking monster just popped up next to me as I was just sitting early in the morning, just sitting there waiting for a wave to come. It was a goddamn manatee. Manatee just popped up right next to me, 2 feet away from me. Kind of scared me because those things are gigantic. I mean, those things got to weigh like at least 600, 700, 800 pounds. So Yeah, that was sick. Anyway, I don't know. It'd be cool to just be out there and explore, see what it's all about. There's like so much in the Caribbean that I want to check out. Also, it'd be sick to go to Cuba. Always want to check that out. Yes, it was spooky as fuck. Was not expecting that. Okay. We got Purpose done. Oh, Mr. Squeezy, by the way. Not going to change a thing. That one's all good. Let's open up Depolarize. Yeah, let's get that all figured out. Oh, Cuba isn't safe now. What's going on in Cuba besides communism? Is it like bad communism? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't. Maybe we shouldn't go there yet. Lots of riots. The government is letting people die. Well, yeah, communism doesn't quite... On paper, it seems cool because everybody wins or whatever, but it doesn't quite work out because the people in charge never quite want to participate in the communism. Yeah, Miami. Yeah, totally. Miami is very much like Cuba. I've never been to Cuba, but yeah, Miami is just capitalist Cuba. I like that. Every time I go there, it feels like I'm in a different country. Like just the vibe, you know, just I don't know, even like some of the buildings, like some of the architecture. Yeah. Okay. Won't go to Cuba. Unless they overthrow the government and switch to something else. France. France, like the country in Europe. I love France. That's the one, besides Canada, that's the country that I've been to the most for music. Yeah, France is the shit. So, do you guys hear that drum solo that's going on? Somebody's like shredding the drums over in the studio next to me. It actually sounds really good. I've never been to Germany. I am like part German too, so actually I think I still have family in Germany. My mom's side is German. My dad's side is Irish. It'd be cool to go to like both of those places. Germany is like the epicenter of techno. Oh, India or Japan? I've always wanted to go to both of those countries. For different reasons. Yeah, Japan just seems like a total trip. India sounds really cool. I was actually going to go to India with my wife because she's studying Ayurvedic medicine, and her class was supposed to do a trip actually, when were they supposed to do it? Yeah, they were supposed to do it last year. And like go treat people over there. But obviously it got canceled because of the whole pandemic thing. Japan has the best tea. I would go there and just drink a bunch of tea. I order my tea straight from Japan, actually. The Gyokuro is the chronic of tea. Okay.
Rocket Princess, we come again. Yes, we there again. We come again. Yes, we there again. Cha, bala bala, oh, la bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil picnic in disguise. I live off of people like parasites.
You know what I think we might have to do? I think we might have to bounce stems. Yeah. I think we're going to do that. Yo, go drummer. That person's... I want to record that and use that. Actually, I just remembered KJ Saka sent me a bunch of sick, like, drum samples. Or, you know, drum things. What am I don't even know what I'm talking about. Okay, I'm going to do the same thing we did on that other one. This is kind of fun, like, doing the whole stem thing. Because there's some sculpting I want to do on those sounds, and it just is simple when it's like one audio track, one audio track, one audio track. So let's do a new folder. Oh wait, no, depolarize mix stems. All right, see you later, Zester Dubs. Good hanging. So let's do this. I'm gonna export 32-bit selected tracks only. We're gonna create a new folder. This, I believe we called this 150 Twitch thingy. Right? Yeah. Being disorganized is actually good for your memory, because then you got to remember what you named stuff. Depolarize mix stems. Depolarize. Okay, so that'll save. Yeah, so that'll bounce all of these as their own track. That way we're not overloaded with like a million plugins. Yeah, do you guys like my justification for being disorganized? I'll let you all use that one. Squid Base. What's going on? Oh, sick. Squid Base sent me a message. I didn't know you could send little private messages on Twitch. There's clean and there's organized. You can be both, one, or neither. I think I'm neither. Channel points guide. How to earn channel points. This is a lot. All right. I'll just hit up the Twitch people and have them do my little channel points thing. Who's on the vocals? None other than the Raga twins. And I've been a fan of them for like over a decade now. So to get them on a song was like total dream come true. I like still can't believe that I did that. Yeah, and this song's been going off live. I'm just hydrating over here. I got kombucha. Actually, look at this. I got Jun. Do you guys know about Jun? I think it's... pretty sure it's Korean. I think it's a Korean thing. I'd have to look that up. But I'm like... pretty sure. But it is... it's basically the same idea as kombucha. Instead of sugar, like basically when you have a kombucha culture, you have to feed it sugar and black tea. With Jun, you feed it green tea and honey. So it's a little bit different. What kind of tea? It doesn't say what kind of tea, but yeah. Filtered water, honey, tea, raw Gen culture, blueberry juice, and basil. Yeah, basil blueberry. It's delicious. Are you guys hearing the drums over there? I'm going to miss like when I go on tour and I'm not streaming every day because it's kind of fun. I don't know. It's like I'm hanging out with all you guys in my studio. Is this the next fad after kombucha? Whoa, big crypto cap. Back it up. This is not a fad. This has been around for a long time. Also, it's cool that everyone's getting into it because kombucha is like, it's good for you. Makes people healthy. It's got like probiotics in it. I don't know if Gen's gonna catch on though. It's way more expensive to make because you have to use honey. So I think to mass produce it, it's kind of tricky. I don't see it catching on. Everyone's drinking mate. Yo, I'm drinking mate too. I make that shit in a French press though. I use the loose mate. Got it right here. About to load up. Yo, is anyone coming to the Mission Ballroom show in Denver? Can I get a roll call real quick? Let's see. And did you guys go on my Instagram and see the artwork for the new song coming out? It's tight. I gotta drop a little comment and shout out Incedegris. He makes the sickest art. Big old shout out to Incedegris. Blocka. There we go. Yeah, go check out the art for Shine. That's the song that's coming out. We got it animated too, and it looks so sick. It's like actually alive looking. It's fucking rad. Okay, we're gonna do this now. File, export, selected tracks only. So it should just bounce these sends. Just gonna call it depolarize. Should bounce those. So I think what I want to do is once we have the stems, I want to beef up the drop a little bit, like beef up the bass. Oh, somebody in here is saying my new pins look hella like Jettison Mind Hatch. Is it the same artist? Yes, it is the same artist. It's Incedegris, and he's making all of my art now for everything. He is amazing. He's just untouchable, in my opinion. He kind of reminds me of like a mixture of Salvador Dali and Alex Gray. Like he's got the Salvador Dali, like Jettison Mind Hatch is kind of like the Salvador Dali paintings. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? That's the guy who made those paintings that are like these stairways that go into like never-ending stairways and stuff like that. But it has the really tripped out vibe of Alex Gray. A little less DMT, but yeah, pretty sick. Anyway. Yeah. I'm excited to finish this album and get it out. Since I'm releasing the first single from it on Friday, I should probably get the whole album finished, huh? Where's my new release? It's going to come out on Spotify and all the things. It's not out yet. It's coming out Friday. All right. We're almost there. We're getting there. I'm going to make quick work of this, too. I don't think we need to do too much. I'm probably going to make a show, a live edit of this, too, with a little bit longer of an intro. Just because it's got a really short, it's got like, what, a 4-bar intro, I think? Is that right? Or no, maybe it's 8-bar. Yeah, it's got an 8-bar intro. I'm going to give it a 16-bar intro. I noticed when I've been playing it, I don't have long enough to mix, so it kind of comes out of nowhere when the vocals start. How often do I bounce stems to finish a tune versus how often do I not? It's kind of like a case-by-case basis. I find that whenever I'm working on songs that have vocals and like a lot of stuff going on, I tend to bounce stems. Just because it just gets crazy when I have like, 81 tracks, 90, probably 90 tracks total. Yeah, bouncing stems just helps me like kind of organize it and like get it all, streamlined. Does it save on memory? Yes. The other reason is when this little thing up here starts to get like 120%, it's time to bounce stems. Does it save on RAM? I don't know. Let's see how my RAM's doing. Ho! Recycle. Oh, that's just because... Alright, that's because we're bouncing stuff right now. Okay. Let's see how this pans out. Ooh, this guy's got or girl, I don't know if it's a guy or a girl, the double pedal, the like metal drums, got some of that going on. Nice. Oh shit, it's about to be time to go skate. I'm sending out the bat signal to my friends to go skate. Okay, so what did we do last time? We just started deleting tracks. Delete all the tracks. Oh, track spacer. Okay, so here's why I gotta bounce stems when I'm doing songs that have vocals. Whenever I use track spacer, that plugin just eats up all of my CPU. So I'm pretty sure I use track spacer quite a bit on this song. Let's get in here and see what's up. Okay, depolarize stems. Where are the stems? There we go. Show in Finder. Thank you very much. Close that out. Okay, so this is all of the sends. Those are the send. Or wait. Where are the sends? Oh, they're right here. Yeah. We'll bring all these in, and then we can kind of rearrange them so it makes sense.
Raga princess, we come again. Yes, we there again. We come again. Yes, we there again. Cha, pala pala, oh, la bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off of people like parasite. Them a walking dead. Them not have no life in a people business. All the while, live and let live. Start unite, help one another or get destroyed. The world has been fast when you drop off the ride. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna?
By the way, I'm going to say this felt so good to play for like thousands of people a couple nights ago. I mean, the vibe of the song lends itself to like giant crowds.
Side by side, everybody fight for your rights.
I am going off of the car test that I did the other day, though. Sub bass seemed a little loud.
In a world of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees. If we all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and brothers who hold up the unification man.
Okay, so the vocals sound good. The verses sound good.
Me not know how them. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off of. Me not know how. Me not know.
That little part right there.
Me not know how them.
That's kind of bugging me.
Me not know. Me not know how. Me not know how. Me not know how them a survive. Them. Me not know. Me not know. Me not know. Me not know. Me not know how them a. Me not know how. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me.
I guess that's part of that laugh, so I kind of got to leave it there. Sounds like he's rapping about what's going on in Cuba. Yeah, that's a good point. I mean, the reason that they wrote the vocals like this is because I basically wrote them an email that is a condensed version of the rants that I've gone on recently about how the world is going. And, yeah. So, there you go.
Get this stride, the world has been fast. When you drop off the ride. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna turn up side by side? Do you wanna all fight for your rights? What we say? Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand side by side? Everybody fight for your rights.
Okay, all I want to do with this is throw an EQ on it and just do a little bit more sculpting. So think what we're gonna have to do too is like create separate tracks, which this is easy to do now that we have it all like, I don't know. We have it all like put onto one audio track, so the sub and the mid is all in the same thing. So this allows me to just sculpt each sound easily.
Everybody fight for your rights.
So let's bring an EQ onto that.
Fight for your rights.
So that has a little bit of crazy stuff going on. I think Soothe might be the trick for that one. Yeah, let's try that.
In a world of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless, and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees.
So if you look at this, the ducking on here is fine. I must have just missed something on the last song. Remember when we had those little like spots, those little like areas that were little transients left in there? Yeah, I don't even need to do any of that stuff that we had to do before. So let's bring this. Okay. I don't want to go too nuts with it, but I think Vitalizer on the drums could sound kind of cool. Just to give it a little bit of stereo with. Let's see.
Yes, way they again. Cha, pala pala, oh, la bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off of people.
I turned the drums up a little bit too.
Them a walking dead. Them not have no life in a people.
Oh my god, General Levy. I want to do a song with him so bad.
Start unite, help one another or get destroyed. The world has been fast when you drop off the ride. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna turn up side by side? Do you wanna all fight for your rights? What we say? Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand side by side? Everybody fight for your rights. What we say? In a world of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees. If we all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and brothers who hold up the unification banner. Side by side, we stand together. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna turn up side by side? Do you wanna all fight for your rights? What we say? Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand side by side? Everybody fight for your rights. What we say?
So remember earlier, I mean, I don't know how many of you were here at the beginning of the stream, but I added a second compressor to the master chain. I think I'm going to try that again just to see. That's the SSL G bus compressor. And I did, it allowed me to get a little bit more loudness without like totally wrecking the song.
We come again, yes we they again. Cha, pala pala, oh, la bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off of people like parasite. Them a walking dead. Them not have no life in a people business. All the while, live and let live. Start unite, help one another or get destroyed. The world has been fast when you drop off the ride. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna turn up side by side?
Let's see, final tweaks.
Fight for your rights. What we say? Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand side by side? Everybody fight for your rights. What we say? Praise the most high and go down on your knees. We fi all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and brothers who hold up the unification banner. Side by side, we stand together. Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Wanna stand up side by side?
Okay, so this thing was a little loud, I thought. I'm going to bring it down like 2 dB. I think since it's a sub, it's like a sub doing a rise. It being really loud took a little bit away from like the impact of the drop. So,
All unite. Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand up side by side? Do you wanna all fight for your rights? What we say? Do you wanna all unite? Do you wanna get up and fight? Do you wanna stand side by side? Everybody fight for your rights.
So let's do before and after on these bass sounds. Like, this was before we added the EQ. This is after. It just like brought it out a little bit. Do I know 2 Unlimited? I don't know 2 Unlimited. Please enlighten me. Or not. But I'm kind of curious. Can't tell any difference. Yeah, that's just how it goes. No, I boosted like in here. Let's see if that. Before, after. Actually, I'm glad that Big Crypto Cat told me that you can't tell a difference. Okay, so oh yeah. Oh yeah, right there. We need to add track spacer to it and have it get a signal from the bass. Man, I thought I was done with this song. Not even close. No, I'm close, but I still haven't sent it to the Raga Twins. I'm scared. I want it to be perfect before I send it. Let's see.
Side by side, everybody fight for your rights.
Okay, that's a little too much. A little track spacer goes a long way.
In a world of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees. If we all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and brothers who hold up the unification banner. Side by side, we stand together.
Okay, so we got all this stuff too. These sends. We might want to hoss them out. I think I'm hossing. Let's hoss it. Oh yeah, that's a little bit different. That's hoss. This is no hoss.
Them a devil pick. La bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off a bit.
What is this? We're gonna hoss it. What is this? Spring reverb?
Yes, them was high. Yes, them was high and go down on your knees. If we all
Those are panned, but fuck
yes,
it.
them was high and go down on your knees. If we all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and
Ooh,
world of this.
Devastation. Yeah.
World of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees. If you la bala bala.
I'm going crazy with the hoss.
Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live. Me not. La bala bala. Me not know how them a survive. Them a devil pick me in disguise. I live off of people like parasite. Them a walking dead. Them not have no life in a people business. All the while live and let live. Start unite. Help one another or get destroyed. The world has been fast when you drop off the ride. Do you wanna all unite? Do you
Gonna bring that sub riser. I'm gonna bring that sub down a little bit. 1 dB. Nah, 2 dB. It was pretty loud.
side by side? Everybody fight for your rights. What we say? In a world of destruction that will never cease. Poverty, famine, homeless and disease. Place the most high and go down on your knees. If we all stick together like we are Siamese. God never make this world for people suffer. Send one love to me sisters and brothers who hold up the unification.
All right. I'm happy with it. I think it sounds pretty good for right now. That's as good as we're gonna get for how much more my ears can put up with. That was a pretty good sesh. That was we're about 3.5 hours deep. Okay, let's do this. Now let's just save it in the Dropbox. Depolarize featuring Fraga Twins? No. Raga Twins 712. Whoo! All right, 3-hour burst. 'Twas good. Anywho. Oh, Big Crypto Cat DM'd me a playlist. Sick. All right. Booyakasha. Big Crypto Cat knows what I'm talking about. Sick. I'm gonna check this out. I'm gonna check out this playlist that you sent me. 2 Unlimited. Boom. See what it's all about. Anyway, I'm gonna get going. That was a good stream. I had fun. Got a lot done. Drank some mate. Was tight. Yeah, I guess I'll see you guys later. I might, if I'm feeling wild and crazy, I might come back and stream later tonight. Just because I'm like, I don't know, I'm feeling the juice right now. So, yeah. If not, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Either way, have a good rest of your day. Drink water. Stay healthy.